A Bosnian man helped a Russian businessman he wanted by the United States for the accusations of house arrest in Italy last spring. A striking escape that embarrassed Italian authorities and infuriated Washington. The charges against 52-year-old Vladimir Jovancic, a U.S. grand jury in October, were closed on December 4 on the day of his arrest by Croatian officials while entering the country. Separately, Italian prosecutors announced that they defined 6 people who helped the Russian businessman Artyom USS in March. Prosecutors said they carried out arrest warrants in Brescia in northern Italy, Slovenia on December 5, and Croatia, which seems to be Jovancic. The 40-year-old USS accused last year for allegedly kidnapping Venezuelan oil by violating officials and violating U.S. sanctions by officials last year. U.S. officials claimed that the USS another Russian Yurt Orakov used a German company called Norddeutsche Industrienlagenbau as a preliminary company to obtain sensitive military double-use technologies from U.S. manufacturers. Radar contained advanced semiconductors microprocessors used in satellite other field-based military applications. Authorities. Some chips in Ukraine in the battlefield of Russian military equipment, he said. U.S. officials said the German company was also used as a facade for hundreds millions of barrels oil to Russian and Chinese buyers from Venezuela. USS was arrested by the Italian police at the airport of Milan on 17 October 2022 while preparing to fly to Istanbul. About a month later, a Milan court ordered the USS to move from prison to house arrest. Alexander USS, father USS, is a rich businessman with a strong Kremlin-related CEO state oil giant Rosneft, who is believed to have worked for Soviet intelligence agencies in 1980s. He served as governor, Krasnoyarsk region, Siberian region. Artyom USS was allowed to serve house arrest a villa in a luxury suburb the south of Milan, where internet access and visitors were allowed, and he had to wear an electronic monitoring bracelet. On March 22, a court approved the U.S. request for a return. With the help of Jovancic and other identified people, he escaped from house arrest according to the indictment. The USS was deported to Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina before moving Serbia. Jovancic, who allegedly paid €50,000 by the USS's wife for his services, posed as a grocery store to pass the guards as a delivery man. He continued. The Italian court, which initially relied on impartiality, showed obvious political prejudice. Unfortunately, under the pressure of U.S. officials, ready to shake hands. At a press conference in Milan on December 6, Italian prosecutors provided more details about the escape of USS, and other 4 alleged criminal partners were identified. 2 Serbian men, Sergeant Lalic and Nebojsa Ilic. Milan prosecutor's office could not be reached immediately for more comments. The USS's escape caused anger between U.S. officials and some Italian